Hey everyone, Nick here, and I am bringing you a first impressions on how Riot changed, the stealth program, and I'm thinking about doing one for Evelyn. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I really wanted to get you guys a good video and some, good knowledge. I wasn't gonna do it the first day, like first impressions. Uh, you know, um, it's gonna be, I've been playing Twitch for the past 2 weeks, and I'm, just giving everyone my thought process on them. And I really enjoy the. This is my first video on the LOL replay on they got like they synced it with League of Legends spectator mode, which is great. It's amazing actually how it's so much simpler to use now, and I just want to thank LOL replay for having such a great product. But let's speed this up a little bit. Um, yeah, so let's start talking about Twitch. The stealth, or let's start with the passive. Let's go left to right all the way. Okay, his passive. Um, his passive is it's a lot better than what it was. Like it's, I'm pretty sure it was always true damage, but it wouldn't stack as effectively. It would like stack, but another thing I didn't like is when you would use expunge, is that it would erase the stacks, and if you didn't get that kill right away, the true damage wouldn't tick down. Um, which I really did not like that. I thought that was kind of stupid. But that's just my opinion. His W could be better. His W, let's start with the stealth though. Let's start with the stealth. The stealth is actually really nice, but the thing is you gotta. It's almost like a choice. Do you want to be more sneaky and level your um Q up first and have more time to stealth, more attack speed, more movement speed, or whatever they raise there, but or you can have your E and go more damage. So it's kind of summoner's choice on that one, like whatever your preference is. And as you can see, we're landing against a Vayne and a Taric, pretty strong combo. But I have a support Jarvan. I've never really had that before, but turns out well. But the W, I don't know. You guys, let me know if you think this is overpowered or not. But I think the W, I'll take the slow increase is 5%. I think it starts at 25, goes 30, 30, etc. to level 5. But I think the stacks should definitely increase. Like instead of 2 stacks of poison, it's not that great. I think each level it should increase the stat going to 3, 4, etc. That's what it should do. I'm fine that it slows. Leave it at 20% slow. It doesn't even have to be that good of a slow like it is now. I just want it to where it gives more stacks so you can get that explosive, just some more ranged harass, like some more range on top of I know it's an AD carry, but more range wouldn't hurt anybody, right? But okay, so another thing they did is his ultimate. They buffed it and nerfed it in almost a certain way. Like um, it does less damage each person it goes through, or I think it even counts minions too, which that's a pretty big nerf. Before if you were fed as Twitch, you could nuke down a team, quite easily. Um, but now it's kind of like okay, do I am I going to use it now because the whole team's lined up? Is it worth it? Am I fed enough? Because if you do, and you're hitting the tank, and you're hitting the carry behind him, you're doing like no damage at all. And before you could nuke the team down like crazy. Um, but the buff on it that I love, I mean, even though the nerf is pretty bad, I love how it goes up seconds each time. It's not 7 hits. I didn't really appreciate the hits. I like how it's you have a certain amount of time. Okay, before it was you have 7 hits and you have like let's say 7 seconds. Okay, now it's you have 7 seconds and the time goes up each level up. But now you have 7 seconds and you get infinite, as many as you can pull off, whatever your attack speed is. So that raises the question. Okay, do I want to go rush bloodthirster, go that kind of Twitch, or do I want the zeal, the type of the zeal play, the phantom dancer? Because you get that build. Okay, you're not going to do as much AD up front, but you're doing that. You're getting those poison stacks quicker. You're getting those poison stacks up a lot quicker than going for the straight damage. So that's the new thing I like about Twitch. You can build him he's a lot more viable now. He's a lot. I mean, the pros don't say so, but I think in um, decent level play, I think I'm a decent player. I don't think I'm the greatest ever. I think I'm a decent player. I have great fundamentals, and for decent players, I think he's very viable. I mean, in the pro scene, people are they're a lot more on top of things. They're 24/7 thinking that Twitch is gonna be close. They'll be playing cautious. Um, I just think he's a lot better. They raised his base stats, his health. He was very squishy before early on. Um, what else? Ultimate passive W. I mean, I just another thing. I know I already talked about it, but the W would be so nice on the slow. Yeah, they got me there. That was pretty good. They got me. I was pretty salty about that one. But I just love how the expunge, after you expunge him, it keeps the true damage going. And if you have ignite, it's pretty nice. Some people run heal, some people run exhaust. I prefer aggressive. So I'm always gonna run exhaust, ignite. Um, it's just so nice now how you can run Twitch multiple ways. You go for that attack speed, you get the true damage quicker, or do you want pure burst, less have to do with the poison? I honestly think Zeal is more efficient because it's his passive is a big part of Twitch. That's definitely a big active ingredient in Twitch's little recipe. Don't know why the camera just panned off, but I'm not new to spectator mode, but I'm new to doing a commentary under spectator mode because I've been trying to get the kinks and all that out of it, how to work it efficiently. Uh, Yeah, and Vayne is definitely a top tier carry, and right here, I mean, this whole game, not right here, sorry, she's just getting melted. It's just too much burst. If that, it's damage over time. That's kind of getting her. She kind of is like, okay, I got some health, but as she goes right to turret, those 5 or 6 stacks are just eating at her with the true damage. It's just very nice now. The true damage. I love what they did with Twitch. I'm gonna save Evelyn for another video. Um, I'm gonna I mean, the first day she came out, I ran with her, and I swear to anybody, I dropped 30 kills, like 4 deaths. It was crazy because everyone was underestimating her damage output. Even I was scared, but I'm just like, yo, video time, time, man up, uh, and I wish I got that video, but unfortunately my computer was having some technical difficulties and deleted everything. That's why, if anyone who is new to my channel, that's why I have not been doing videos lately. And yeah, Vayne, she's even going heal, and it's a very passive play, and she's got Tark on top of that heal, so she should be in good shape, but she just gets outplayed in this segment. But yeah, Twitch is just great now. I'm really glad for what I did. I appreciate them for taking the time. Um, let's see. I'm glad they're starting to. I'm starting to see this more and more that Riot is taking more time into like getting. Whoops, sorry about that. A little text message. Um, Riot is taking more time into. I'm actually gonna silence my phone so it does not happen again. I'm sorry, guys. There's no way I'm starting this over though. But anyways, Riot is taking more time into stop focusing on champs, and they're starting to go more into gameplay. Like the graphics. That was the first step. No, sorry. The spectator mode was definitely the first step. After the spectator mode, we're like, okay, Riot's starting to act more professional. They're not trying to go for the money. Um, they got the spectator mode. They're coming out with the full spectator mode. I'm gonna do a video on that when that comes out. Again, though, I'm not that guy that the day it comes out I make a video. I'm that guy that learns the kinks and the quirks to it and all that. Let's get on Twitch real quick. I don't like how when you die you have to go back. That's kind of annoying. If anybody knows a fix for that, I would love to hear it. But Riot did the let's go in a series of events, the timeline. I mean, I might miss something because this is just off of memory, but Riot released spectator mode, and that's when we're like, okay, they're starting to act more like developers and not just making champions for money. Um, that was definitely a mistake. But the money part, okay, and then they go and they're starting to make a lot of champions. And again, I'm like, okay, come on, they just started to get in my good graces. But then they go out and they redo the whole GUI of Summoner's Rift, which is amazing. They did a great work on it. I mean, of course, for videos, I got to run it a little bit lower so my FPS is nice. I mean, I have a great computer, but um, it's I run on I use a a HD TV, so I have to run on 1920 resolution, which is my computer. It's kind of difficult for it to handle. It's quite big. If anybody knows, anything about computers and all that. Let's go back to me because this video is about Twitch, but I wanted to give you some directed camera for a little bit. Um, yeah, what else can we touch on? Uh, Back to the timeline. Riot was working on the GUI, and then they started redoing champions that really, really, really needed it. And I mean, I'm a Karma fan, but I really, 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 and truly think that she needs a buff so hard. She's great, but in this meta that we're in this day and age, I'm sorry, Karma, but you are not that great. Just how you have no ultimate. I think her skill should just do that as is every single time, or maybe figure something out with that because it's not that good to have two mantra and to do it every once in a while. And then when a team come, I know a lot of Karmas are experiencing this because I know I do. You use those to farm, and all of a sudden a team fight comes out of nowhere. You have no mantra, and you're just sitting there. You're like, huh? Like what am I gonna do? Because I am no help. You are no help without mantra. All you're gonna do is speed up and give a shield. That you need that damage. You need that heal. It's just the essence of being Karma. You need that mantra up, and they need to make that. They should make mantra her passive. Sorry, but fuck the whole lower your HP as the more damage you do. Yeah, it's good. It makes them chase you, and then you get in there. Yeah, dandy. But fuck that shit. Make that other stuff her passive, the mantra her passive, and just make it to where you can figure something out. That I mean, I'm not a developer, obviously, but figure something out with the mantra being her passive, not her ultimate. That shit is retarded. It is not good. No one sneaking up on Tarek here. Little, that's what Twitch does best. And I think I get pickled right here. Definitely. I try to do a little. Oh no, no! This is actually the Great Escape. The Great Escape. They just. Oh my god! They got juked out of their socks. Everyone was looking everywhere. I forgot about that. Oh my god, that's funny. Tarek's definitely salty. What else? They had the GUI. That was great. It fixed people's FPSs. My friend has a shitty computer that fixed that for him. Who would have knew that it was on Riot's part? One thing disappointed about some people are probably gonna be not liking this too much, but I don't think Jay should have been the 100th champion. Yeah, it's great and all, but I don't think he is worthy of being the 100th champion. It's not like it was that versatile that someone switches states. It was almost like a some people say Nidalee. I mean, he doesn't change the animal, but he changes, the state of his way he deals damage. It goes from, Nidalee goes from AP to like almost 80 with the Tiger form. But I really think they should do something much more impressive, something much more crazy, where every rioter, even the biggest trolls in the community, would say, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" Like wow, like even people who hate Riot the most would give them the biggest handshake ever in the world or something. I don't know, but yeah, GUI. What else? Oh wow, these are old donuts. Those are definitely old. Anyways, they had the GUI update. I know they've been doing a bunch of other stuff. They fixed Twitch, Evelyn. I really love what they did to Evelyn. I will discuss that in an upcoming video. Twitch is great now. He is just very viable now. He's very playable. I love what they did. I just highly appreciate Riot. I mean, not so many people thank him for it. A lot of people are still hating on him. I mean, some people say that they're worse, and those players can't be good players. They have to be these people that. Those people, I'd like to thank all those people who think Evelyn is bad now, and Twitch is bad now. I mean, some things got bad, but some things got good. People look too far on the negative side when it comes to what Riot does. I mean, it's like people are always out to get Riot, like they hate them. I mean, I don't know if you've ever played a game for Nexon, but that was probably one of the shittiest companies I've ever seen. They do not care about anything but money. Riot understood that the community was stressed about all this BS, about all this stuff, and they just kept making champions. But eventually they realized, and they're not totally bad people. They're actually really great. And okay, Twitch's W got a little nerfed. I mean, because it doesn't slow as long or something. But people don't look to the bright side, enough. They really should. People are always looking down. His Q is not 60 seconds anymore. Like who cares? Evelyn cannot be stealth. It's cool because I guess people aren't skilled enough. I know I said I wouldn't talk about her, but she's got that circle around her. I just can't stand. I talk about it now that people are like, that's bad. Like, what are you talking about? It's her passive now, so it's always up. She has this amazing 1% mana regain, which in my opinion is that's actually it's great. I was gonna say it's a little too good, a little bit OP, but no, it's not. I'm not even gonna go there. It's amazing though now how it does that because it just is. I mean. Who doesn't when they're jungling Evelyn? Who doesn't want to when they're not in blue? You run out of mana so quick. Now she's definitely more viable. Um, I got a lot to say. Evelyn's amazing now. But they need to do Karma. They need to. Annie is amazing. She's actually my favorite champion, and I might be a little biased, but they need to do something with her. I know they buffed her shield and that helped her a lot, but she's so old. They need to do something with her. In the regards of, I don't like It's hard having your favorite champion being Annie, and when her skin, the only reason it's a legendary skin is because it was the first skin that had Tibbers in a uniform. That's why it's legendary, for all you Annie fans who don't know that. The only reason that it is legendary and costs 25, 22, whatever that amount of money is because it was the first skin that Annie had that Tibbers is dressed up to. And it annoys me that Riot doesn't change that. Like, why don't they change her voiceovers? Oh, people are telling me you need to have somebody come in. No, I don't have Nicosaur do it. I really want a teen Annie. I mean that would change Annie's state, but I really think it's let's act stupid here for a few minutes. It's been 4 or 5 years. Annie's a little bigger or something. Okay, it doesn't change her whole gameplay. She should be teen Annie, like 12, 13. She's a little bit bigger. It would just make her more fun because I don't know about you, but having the voiceover. Have you seen my bear? That shit is annoying. I mean, people that. My friend is level 1. I got him to play this game. He goes to my school. My friend Skylar. Definitely, he just made his new YouTube channel, and he finally got a good computer for LOL. You should subscribe, all that stuff, because he's going to be having some good videos coming out. He is actually a really good player for his first MOBA. His channel is youtube.com/Skylark, SKYLVRK. It's like an upside down A thing. Again, youtube.com/SKY. Oh wow, just messed myself. LVRK. Okay, so definitely subscribe to him. Big shout out. He is a good player. He's really good at COD too. But anyways, Annie, need a voiceover on her. Have Nicosaur do it. I mean, anybody can make a voice better than the one that's on there. She's one of the first champs that came out. I mean, you can't say. I'm not trying to say I don't like it that much, but she's one of the first that came out. They need to, put her. Give her some spotlight, man. I mean, her E is very nice now. I'm very thankful for the E because that is almost OP because it's almost as good as Jax R. Okay? People say that. People are like, oh, why have Jax's ulti? Are you kidding me? Every 3 hits, he's doing 400 extra damage. That's not good. That's not making the Jax fans happy. Like, what is? Like, he's not good enough? Jax can take over a game. Listen, there's plenty of times where I joke around with my friend and I'll be like, okay, we'll be like, it'll be like 1 to 15. I'm like, okay, I'll type in all chat and I'll tell my friend on Skype, be like, because we'll be dual queuing, me and my friend David, and I'll be like, David, all right, time to do what Jax does best. I'll see you. I'll be out of the jungle in 15 minutes. I just go through, it's obviously sarcasm. That sounds like I'm a baddie, but I'll run through their jungle and our jungle in 2 minutes. Rape everything, farm some random minions that got overextended, get a couple more jungle creeps, and man, just fed out of nothing. And I've come back and won games. That AoE stun, the fucking jump, the W, the R is amazing. It gives you defense. Every 3 hits, you're hitting like 500 on top of whatever your damage is. I just can't get over people saying that Annie's E is better than Jax R. Like, are you joking? Come on now. Jax is amazing. He can take over games. Annie can't really do that. She's not 80 derp. Um, that was pretty nice. Nice save. I think I ended up getting both these guys. Yep, very nice. Kind of wanted to pen a couple times this game, but they wouldn't give it to me. Their other team was playing very very soft, very very dainty. There was no all ins. It was kind of like tack tack tack. Some retard would go all in. Um, I think this has come up to the end of my video. Just gonna melt down Tarek or something. But yeah, on the Elva video, I hope to discuss more about the whole state of the game, not like I did here. I don't want. I hope that everyone's not mad because there's only so much you can talk about Twitch in the time allotted. So, like I said, I will talk more about Twitch and everybody in the next upcoming video. Thank you. Like, subscribe, favorite, do all that for me. If you just gave me a view, that's perfectly fine. But I really think you should check out my other videos. They're pretty great. And again, youtube.com/intimately random. And shout out to Skylar, youtube.com/SKYLVRK. See ya.